morning, everyone. How are you? Fix my sound for me. There we go. Good morning. Let's see. It is, what is it? It's Monday. It's the beginning of the week today. So I don't really have any announcements. Little Emily is still sick at home, but she should be feeling better, I think, to go to school tomorrow, but we shall see. Today we are on day 4. We are on day 4 of the Rooms of Wonder Streamapalooza. Let's see, let's go ahead and scroll on up and see who's here. Question of the day today is, I thought this would be fun because I know everybody has some pretty strong feelings about this one. Today's question of the day is, how early is too early to decorate for Christmas? Brooke says, before Halloween is too early to decorate for Christmas. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Brooke. Diane, good morning. Ev, good morning. Ev says too early, anytime before Thanksgiving. All right, that's fair. I'll miss first part of stream mean. Oh, sounds good. Sounds good, Ev. Let's see. Durbin says, anytime before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was the day a lot of my relatives would start decorating for Christmas, so I grew up with early decorating. I'd be lucky to get my tree up on Christmas Eve. I love it. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Ine. Hi, Cheryl. Let's see. Good morning, Nan. Jessica says, hi, Emily. I like to decorate as soon as November hits. My husband, on the other hand, would like it if the tree went up on Christmas Eve and came down on Boxing Day. See, just a quick turnaround. Brooke says, I meant before Thanksgiving is too early. Autocorrect could be. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Libby says, good morning from still rainy New Mexico. Highly irregular, but wonderful. We actually have rain here this morning. I know it's supposed to be cold. There's supposed to be a high of 66 on Wednesday, but I was just like, kind of woke up and I was like, it's not like rain's falling. Like it's completely baffling. Like we had a super hot, dry summer and then we had like rain for like a week and a half and then nothing for like another month and now it's raining again. So at least you can finally get all the sidewalk chalk off the driveway. So let's see. Good morning from still. Oh wait, I already read that. Jill, good morning. Kelly, good morning. Laurie, good morning. Not Laurie. Lori. I don't know why I pronounced it that way. Lori, good morning. Kenny, good morning. He says, let's see. Probably the second week of December. There's another holiday on the 5th of December called Sinterklaas. All right, that works. Sheila, good morning. Jill says, I always decorate my house 1st of December. Hi, Kenny. Dominique, good morning. Cheryl, good morning. Let's see. Kelly likes to decorate the day after Thanksgiving. Kenny says, too early is before Thanksgiving. That's fair. Destiny says, before Thanksgiving. Question of the day, I decorate first weekend in December and take down on Boxing Day. I'm usually pretty good with taking down the decorations like after Christmas is over. Like maybe leave them up on the 26th, but usually by the 1st of the year, they're gone. Good morning, Melissa. Annette says, hello, Emily. Hi, chat. We usually decorate the closest weekend to the 1st of December. I like it. How are you, Melissa? Let's see. Scroll down. Mrs. Butterfly, good morning. Oh, wait. It hopped down. Hang on. There we go. Oh, wait, did I miss it? I have your pencil case. Yeah, this is a pretty like I've seen, I think even Johanna has this one too. Get my Christmas tree up all year. Oh my goodness. See, that's just loads of festivity. I don't think Steve would put up with me having it up all year, but it'd be fun still. Let's see, before Thanksgiving is too early. Sarah says I wait until after Thanksgiving. Remember to change the video quality. Oh, good. Let's see, Mercy, I agree. Before Halloween is too early. I've been seeing some stuff on Instagram of people that have done full-on Christmas decorating. I'm like, oh, but Halloween's so fun. I feel like it needs its own decorations. Miss Butterfly, never is too early. There you go. Chloe, I'm so glad you're here. It's 34 there. Oh my goodness, you guys gonna get snow? Gosh, I can't believe we're talking about snow already. It's still just so hot outside. Cece, good morning. Oh, wait. It hopped down. Let's see. Good morning, Julie. I feel like you're challenging me to decorate now. Well, what you do is you just slowly, like one at a time throughout the course of the month, is just set out one Christmas decoration and see how long it takes your partner to notice. Good morning, Jella. Let's see. Taking them down is such a chore. It really is, honestly. Like, I don't know. It's like sometimes that's kept me from decorating more, but then on the other hand, like I have kids. I want it to be fun. Working but learning, decorate day after Thanksgiving. Ooh, I like it, Lynette. All right, let's see. Sorry, I got some notifications there. Let's see. Libby says Halloween. Halloween is too early. That's fair. Tree up the first week of December. Rinka, good morning. Well, I think we're all pretty unanimous that we want to give Halloween its time. But I'm like you, I like to have, like I have some Thanksgiving decorations, but I definitely sneak out a few of my more like holiday decorations. Not necessarily Christmas, but like general holiday decorations. But full-on Christmas tree is the day after Thanksgiving, absolutely. All right, so let's take a quick peek, right? Kelly, it so is. Let's take a quick peek at what we have done so far for those that have not been able to be here for the other ones. So let's see. All right, first day were the clothes. We got about 3 articles of clothing done. Second day was the pineapple. We got most of the inside all done, and then I did the outside on my own, added a little Gary. And then yesterday, hang on, where is it? So we had Ergosofts yesterday. I'm actually trying to blank on the other pencils that we use. It's too many pencils, all squeezed in a short period of time. Okay, so this was Ergosoft, and we got 8 cakes done yesterday. Thanks, Annette. Yes, I did them yesterday. I think I want to put one more clear gloss coat over it, but yes. Changed up the nail polish yesterday. Does all the decorating except for my tree anytime before December 1st. Okay, it's too early. I gotcha. All right, so for today, we are not too far from that page, and we are gonna be working on this because I have a bit of a vision in mind for this. Now, we're not doing the whole page yet. I've mentioned it before that the idea behind all of these, you know, a new page every day is for when you get your book, or if you have your book. Do I change my polish every day? Oh my gosh, no, that would be exhausting. The last polished I had on, it was the yellow one. I think I had that, what, today's Monday? I think I had it on for about 4 or 5 days. Once it starts to chip a little bit, then I like to change it because, well, you guys see my hands pretty up close. So I like to make sure that it's looking nice. But this week's, or right now, this one of them actually is not an ILNP. A friend of mine gave me this pink nail polish, the OPI, and this one is Aphrodite's Pink Nighty. It's a bit of a risque nail polish. But the other one is this one, and it is called Page from ILNP. But yeah, so the ring finger is the Aphrodite's Nighty. Oh, funny. Oh, Yvonne. Oh, your mushroom page. Awesome. Yeah, no, that would be absolutely exhausting because I put like 3 or 4 layers on each nail and it takes a while to dry. Ideally, I can do it before I go to bed. Have it long enough to dry to where it won't get like mussed by the blankets or anything. But if I let it cure overnight, then I don't have to worry about digging them at all. Good afternoon or good morning, Liz. All right, so, and did I miss anyone? If I missed anyone, I apologize. Libby, good morning. So yeah, I have a little bit of a vision that I wanted to work on with this, and it's just meant to give a bit of creative jumpstart. Now, I put away a lot of my pencils before we did this, except I forgot about the Faber-Castell. But I have them in this handy little thing here. So I've got some Black Widows and some Caran d'Ache in there, but this was gifted from Ev, but Renee, My Coloring Corner with Renee, her husband actually 3D prints them. And I think she's got information on these pencil carriers on her community tab. So yeah, Rooms of Wonder today, Faber-Castell Polychromos. Let's see, let's start with, or do we want to warm up and start with the leaves maybe? No, we'll jump right in because it's the background here that I kind of have an image in my head for. So let's grab our color chart. It's this one here. So we're definitely going to be doing a lot of blues and greens. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Teresa. All right, so blues and greens. I'm going to grab the blues and greens that I have in this case or in this little holder here. I feel like we should include some pinks as well, some pink and purples. Not a ton, because I want it to be more blue and green, but some pinks and purples I think would be nice. Honestly, I'd love to have a shower like that. That'd be so nice. Okay, let's see. That's a purple, that's a purple. Emily, good morning, everyone. I think it's never too early to decorate for Christmas because it's what makes that person happy. I celebrate Christmas and Halloween all year. Oh, there you go. All right, let's see here. Let's see, Barbara, good morning. All right, so I've got these blues and purples from there, but what we're gonna do now is we're definitely gonna pick out the cobalt blue greenish. Let's see if I've got that here. Here we go, cobalt blue greenish. Bluish turquoise, definitely. Let's see, let's get, oh my goodness, Paul is outside the door having a conniption. Natalie, I don't know. I get it. You can get it on Amazon, but I usually get it on the ILNP website direct. Oh no, that's not Paul. It's Andy. the ILNP website directly because it costs about the same on Amazon and you have to pay shipping either way. But on the ILNP website, you can get like points, so you can get like coupons off. So that's where I usually purchase it. But I don't know, you'll have to check. I've never really, you know, looked into the overseas shipping. It'd be nice if they did, because I love the nail polish so much. I was gonna try to live color with you today, Emily, but my son just got in from school and wants a sandwich. The Page Colors is lovely, but my UK supplier does not have it. Oh no. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, you have the same case, Dawn? Yeah, it's a popular case. This is definitely my favorite Castell pouch. But yeah, I'm not sure. Definitely check. Or if you can't, if they don't, maybe you could check like Amazon. Well, I don't know where you're at, but like maybe Amazon UK or whatever Amazon you have in your country. Yeah, I don't actually know. All right, so let's do, what do we have? Let's do Prussian blue. Do we have that out already? I don't think we do. So Prussian blue, here we go. I definitely want dark indigo. Get a little bit of darkness in there. Let's see, Prussian blue, dark indigo. Sorry, I'm just trying to think about what colors I want on this. Blue violet, I think. Let's see, this one's blue violet. Definitely a light red violet. We're gonna be using a lot of colors. Like I said, I have kind of this image in my head. We'll see if it works out. Let's grab middle purple pink. Here we go. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, if you can get for the nail polish, yeah, I don't see why not. Just nail polish. I'm not like affiliated. I don't have like links or anything for the nail polish. I literally get absolutely nothing for Sandy. I just really love their nail polish, and I have an ungodly amount of nail polish. All right, light cobalt turquoise. I don't even remember how I found them initially, honestly. Let's also get cobalt green. Let's see, do I have that one out already? Light phthalo, cobalt green. Here we go. Rainbow connection. Oh, okay. You become addicted, right? Dun 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 dun. Let's think of that rainbow connection song. Okay, chrome oxide green fiery. That is a heck of a name. Heck of a name. Let's also grab phthalo green. There you go, phthalo green. Is that the last one that I want? Let's grab light phthalo blue, just in case. Let's see, where did I put it? That's phthalo blue, middle phthalo blue. Huh, not sure what that's at. Okay, well, we have plenty of colors here. We're gonna go from here. Oh, okay, okay. Sounds good. Have a good sandwich. Oh, they're great, Natalie. Like, I think if I could choose only one other color that I could get from there, one of these days I'll have to show you all maybe I can get a picture of them all. Of course, should I photograph how many I have? I don't know. I like to mix it up. Sometimes I paint my nails based on the color of the page we're doing. I briefly thought about greens for this one, but we're only working on this one day. But I definitely have some fall ones. I have plenty of Christmas ones. I definitely have like bright colors for the entire rainbow, because sometimes I like to do a whole rainbow on my hand. Hi, Annette. Okay, so here is what we're going to do. We have our color chart. We're gonna start with our darker colors. Let's see, let's also grab, should we get pine green? No, we're not gonna get pine green. We're just gonna, let's see. Deep cobalt green though, we'll get that one. All right, so we're gonna start with our darkest colors here, which are gonna be dark indigo. We have the deep cobalt green, and I think, did we grab Prussian blue? Yes, we did. Okay, so we're gonna start with those. We're gonna work in one section and kind of work our way out rather than use all of the colors at once, but it's gonna kind of give you an idea of what it is that I am wanting to accomplish. So we are going to start with the dark indigo, and again, we are using the Faber-Castell Polychromos. So we are just going to, the darkest colors are gonna be along the outside, and we're just gonna be doing kind of sections of it. I'm not pressing real hard. We're gonna be kind of going lighter as we go out because we're gonna be layering lots of colors here. If I missed anyone, I apologize. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good morning. All right, let's see. So today is day 4. Tomorrow will be day 5, and then 6, and then 7, and 8. So we're like halfway through our week long. It still seems crazy, like it's going fast, but it's not going fast at the same time. I don't know. It's a busy week. All right, so we're gonna use this dark indigo. Okay, and then we are gonna switch into, let's use the deep cobalt green. Okay, so we're just going in between the blades. Now it looks like there's some on the other side, and we may end up doing that a different color because she's got these lines here. So it looks like this shower portion may be kind of pointed back. So these walls, we may end up doing a different color, and they're kind of behind the leaves anyway. And I have it zoomed out this far so that, because we're gonna be jumping around a little bit and I don't wanna accidentally miss it. Okay, so we have this dark indigo here. We're actually gonna layer the cobalt green on top here. Or sorry, deep cobalt green. Because we wanna blend these two colors in together. I don't want like individual, just like splotches of color. That's why we're going light and we're gonna layer them over one another. Okay. A little bit there. You have a leaf back there. Was that part of the leaf? That might have been part of the leaf. I'm not entirely sure. Also, like I mentioned, little Emily is here today. So if you hear any noises, that is her. And if I need to tend to her, we will need to take a short break. She's pretty much on her way to feeling better, but she still had a little bit of a fever yesterday. So she had to stay home for today, which is fine. Okay, so deep cobalt green. Okay, now let's go ahead and go in with our Prussian blue, right? It's a very nice green. Yeah, the polys have a really good color palette. All right, so Prussian blue. I'm gonna layer over that just a little bit. Hi, Annie. Really, Marcy? Oh my goodness. Oh, you definitely have to. I love them so much. That is one thing I love about these harder leaded pencils, whether it's Ergosoft or Pablo's or Polly's. Like, I don't go through them that fast. Like, a couple of them I think I need to replace. Hi, Annie. Did you want to come up? Hi. You never come in and say hi. Did you want to say hi to them? Come here. Oh, little purry girl. There we go. It's Annie. She says, wait, people want to see me? Come here. There we go. You're just right up here. You could lay down if you want. You just checking things out now? Yeah, literally. She never comes in here during stream. Oh, we're doing that? We're just putting our tush right on the page. All right, I'm gonna get back to coloring. You good? Okay, I think she's gonna go lay down by my keyboard. I'm cool with that. All right, so Prussian blue. See if she circles back around over here. She's checking things out. All right, Prussian blue. See, we don't even have an Annie emote. She hardly ever comes over here. Silly girl. She's still on the desk, just kind of smelling things. All right, so the Prussian blue. She doesn't like it when people aren't here, and little Emily has her door shut right now, and little Steve, you know, there's just not as many of her people that are here, and she doesn't like it. All right, so that's the Prussian blue. And then let's grab our dark indigo. Aw, that's cute. We're not gonna chew on the computer screen today, okay? Y'all done? Not that. All right, so now we're gonna do the dark indigo. Oh, she's coming back. I don't think she's entirely sure what she wants. Really? You're gonna choose the most difficult way to get off the desk? No, we're staying. Okay, apparently we're staying. Blocking the light a little bit, but we're good. Hi. we doing this? Sorry, this is her just being like, please pay attention to me. And she's gone. Booper snoot. Ah, sounds good, Annette. She's funny. All right, so dark indigo. We're gonna blend that over the Prussian blue. Hi, Hannah. Good morning. I'll sip a coffee here. Okay. So we're gonna add some lighter colors when we go in here. We're gonna add a little bit more up here, and then we will start adding some of our lighter colors. But we also have 2 hours to work on this. Yeah, give them a shot. It kind of depends on what pencils you've been using beforehand. So just remember to use light layers, slowly build them up. The first time I used Faber-Castell, I was super used to Prismacolors, and I didn't like the Faber-Castell because I tried to use them like I use my Prismacolors, and I could not get them to work. So I had to kind of learn how to layer lightly. Like, I put them away. And then I started using the Ergosoft, and that kind of trained me to, you know, start doing lighter layers. And yeah, that helped significantly. We don't decorate till December, as my birthday is the 4th of December. Oh, I love that. Happy soonish birthday. Deep cobalt green. You've been using Prismas? Yeah, so you're gonna wanna take your time with light layers and just, you know, have a little patience, and you should be good. Yes, this is the background where the shower is going down. So it's kind of like the back wall. I suppose it's still the background, but considering she has it closed in and there's like clear walls, I have a hard time not imagining a background. So for this one, I've kind of, you love Faber-Castell polys, right? They're great. Hi, Leslie. But yeah, you just gotta do light layers and just kind of give yourself time to adjust to them. Because I mean, right now I am pressing incredibly lightly. They put down a lot of pigment, so you really don't have to press that hard to get the pigment down. Okay, that's a little bit of the deep cobalt green. I'm gonna go in with some of the Prussian blue. Hi, Noni, good morning. All right, and then we're using that Prussian blue. We're gonna go over these two a little bit. And then we're gonna start to come in with our lighter colors, okay? Let's see, let's do a little bit more Prussian blue up here. I just wanna give us plenty of room to work with. Before we start bringing in those other colors. Okay. All right. And like I said, we'll go over this with a few of the layers. Let's do let's see, cobalt blue greenish, I think would be good, number 144. Okay, like I said, we're gonna go over some of this. Oh no, Aaron! What time is it there for you, Aaron? Oh, nice, Rinka. Very cool. Now, I don't know that I'm gonna worry too much about going over these water drops, because truth be told, I will probably do, I don't know that we'll use gel pen over them. We might use acrylic like white on them, perhaps. Not poly, but still Faber. No, that's great. That's awesome. Catherine, oh my goodness, just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Catherine. Exclamation point hype for Catherine. Use those handy dandy hype emotes. Thank you so much. Spreading the love there. For those of you who just got a membership and maybe didn't have one before, if you check in the community tab of our YouTube, there is a free October coloring page download. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness. Yes, we will zoom in. There we go. Aw, Catherine, you're so sweet. Thank you. It's the middle of the day. I hurt my back last week, so oh, I gotcha. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Catherine, thank you so much for that. Sweet lady. Okay, let's go ahead and grab now number 264, dark phthalo green. We're gonna go over the green that we already layered on here. There we go. Hello, Evelyn. We are just working on our shower here. Okay, so we're using this dark phthalo green. Go. Okay, let's get a little bit of pink. A little bit of pink. So let's do the middle purple pink. How does the gifted membership work? So it is the equivalent. Oh, no, you're fine, Catherine. It's the equivalent of having a membership. You don't automatically re-up at the next month. So you are gifted the month of the membership. So for the entirety of the month, you will have access to everything that the members have access to normally. So your emotes, the little pencil next to your name, and it counts as a membership. So let's say you get gifted a membership now, and then you wait 3 months and you decide that you want to purchase a membership for yourself. It will tell you that you have been a member for 2 months. So it still counts as just a regular membership. It just only lasts for a month. Good morning, Diane. No, Catherine, you are just fine. I appreciate that. All right, so middle purple pink. Now we're not gonna do as much of the middle purple pink as we did with the other colors because I want the pink, the kind of pinky purpley colors to be subtle. So we are just gonna very lightly kind of work our way in between the two of the colors. Actually, I guess we have like 3 colors that are right here. But we're just gonna go very lightly. Any cat hair all over the page. All right, so just a little bit of that. Let's grab the light red violet. We're gonna work in some of that. There we go. Those bathrooms with the moss carpets and stuff, right? If I could honestly not have to worry about any kind of like, because I feel like this much moisture with the plants, there'd probably be like a mold issue in the bathroom. But if I could not worry about insects or mold or all of the unfun adult stuff, I would totally love having a bathroom like this. Okay, let's add on a little bit of our lighter color. We're gonna use the light cobalt turquoise. And if you are struggling to have kind of light hands with your colors, hold your pencil further back. I mean, you can see this is a slightly shorter pencil, but even if you're doing something like this, hold it back like this. And when you hold it on your side, it allows you to be a little bit lighter with it. So we're just going real lightly with the light cobalt turquoise. And we're gonna kind of fill in this area a little bit. I said my goal for today was to kind of finish this panel background and then get at least one of these leaves done. I mean, we have 2 hours, so we may be able to get even more than that done, but I don't want to set an unrealistic goal for myself. Okay, so the lightest areas are going to be where the water is falling. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this light, what was it? Light cobalt turquoise all the way through the water and down. I mean, having a parrot in your bath would be pretty cool. We got a little butterfly over here. Oh, a little frog. I didn't notice the frog. Look at him. He's so cute. What made me choose this page? Well, I was intrigued by the way the page was drawn itself. I mean, it's just kind of a cool idea, a bit of a fantasy idea. You know, you kind of have this bathroom in the forest. And when I opened it up, I just had this vision of what I wanted to do for the background. And I was just like, well, that one would be perfect to do for the streams using the polys, because I tried to split it up where we're doing things with higher end pencils, but also budget pencils all the way down to Crayola. So yeah, this was just one of the ones I sticky noted and tried to figure out where I wanted to put it in. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit because I wanna make sure I can fit the whole shower area in. And yes, it is incredibly light right now, but that's because we're building up our layers and we're going to blend it all in together. Yeah, absolutely. When it comes to the jungle trees, and I did this a lot in Magical Jungle, when it comes to the jungle trees, you can feel free to do other than normal green colors. Did you find the key? Is there a key? Oh, yep, there it is. There's a key on every page, isn't there? Like there's this one. Where's the one in the rainbow room? Now I'm looking. I'd have to look in the rainbow room. Like a little Where's Waldo, but with keys. Right, exactly. Oh, of I'm a Celebrity? I don't know that I've ever seen that. Hi, Holly. All right, so I want to do a little bit more on this side. Now, what I am seeing here, let's see, do I have a ruler with me? No, I do not. Let me grab a scrap sheet of paper here real quick. This is when I was blowing up the image. Oh, there's that one. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab, ooh, that's a sneaky peek of one of the new images coming next month. Okay, so I want to keep this line where the wall is at. So I'm gonna make sure it's continued down. We have a little bit of a line here. Okay, that's where that wall ends. So that's what I want to make sure I include. Okay. Have you ever typed something and in your mind it's funny, but when you type it out, it's so not? Absolutely F. Like, I'll even say those things sometimes and Steve will look at me and be like, no, wait a minute. Johanna said one of the rooms does not have a key, but I can't remember which page it's in. Watch, I'm gonna laugh if it's this one right here. Oh no, I've never seen that before. All right, dark indigo. But also, I feel like if you have to say I'm a celebrity, are you really that big of a celebrity? Unless somebody straight up does not recognize you. I don't know how much of a celebrity you are if you have to say I'm a celebrity. But I guess if it's the title of the show, It's like, for me, you know, our world is so much, you know, all coloring all the time. And so when I talk to somebody not in the community and I mention Johanna's name and they don't know who she is, like, it's weird for me. It's weird. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know who she is? Doesn't everybody know who she is? She got an OBE for goodness sake. And then I remember, sorry, I spilled my coffee a little bit. And then I remember that the rest of the world does not spend as much time with their heads in adult coloring books. So, all right, deep cobalt green. So we're layering in some of these darker colors. Go over the indigo. There we go. Bring it up. Like, we have a little bird of paradise flower right there. Okay, let's see. Right? I know, Della. It's like, come on. How do you not know? Okay, and then let's go ahead and use our Prussian blue. I thought everyone knew. At the very least, because she made such a name for her when the coloring book community kind of exploded. If I'm talking to somebody who knows anything about books or spends any amount of time in bookstores, they've at least like vaguely heard of her, at least. Hi, Jennifer. I tried to explain adult coloring to my sister-in-law yesterday. She said, so you color inside the lines? Right, Yvonne? Nobody heard of her when I told them I was going to her book launch. I guess she likes it that way, right? I think I would too. I think that if I was at the point where I was as successful as that, like, I'd probably want to kind of keep to myself. Because, like, even now, the idea of being famous does not appeal to me. It's like the last Thursday, man. I'm showing off Johanna's book and getting screens of blank stares like I was crazy, right? I know, right? I didn't know who she was in 2019. Okay, that's... Oh, for a minute there, I thought that was Yvonne saying that. I was like, Yvonne, I thought you were doing that a lot longer than that. Well, I mean, I heard of her in 2015. 2015 is when I started doing all of this. And yeah, I can't imagine it any other way now. Okay, let's go ahead and use the dark phthalo green. We're starting to move out some of those darker colors. Well, and then once I start to like kind of explain to him, like, oh, she sold millions of copies of her books. You know, she got the OBE from the Queen, you know, this and that kind of thing. And they're like, at that point, they kind of get it. They maybe don't know who she is, but they kind of get why I'm excited about her. Right, Yvonne? Yeah, she's not at the point where she has to have someone else to do her shopping for her because she can't spend time in the grocery store. I think, though, probably people that know her there in Aberdeen, okay, we're using bluish turquoise, probably are so familiar with her, like, they don't fangirl over her like we tend to do because we don't get to see her as much. You know, she's, I don't know how long she's lived there, but she's probably known these people for years. And so for them, it's just kind of like, oh, that's a cool job, you know, and then that's it. I don't know. I feel like movie stars and stuff definitely get much more of a celebrity level than authors. Even like, you have to be a pretty big author, I think, these days to really kind of stand out. Jennifer, we are using the Faber-Castell Polychromos. Sorry, I'm getting a sip real quick. I mean, let's be honest. I know the name Stephen King. I couldn't tell you what he looks like. I highly doubt I would recognize him in public. And I think that's because, let's see, we're using deep cobalt green. For movie stars, we're so used to staring at their face all the time that we're very familiar. I mean, we all know, oh, she is absolutely. We all know who Bette Midler is, right? I mean, not even just Hocus Pocus, but I mean, hello, Beaches, Wind Beneath My Wings. I mean, she's so known for so many things. Like Barbra Streisand. I'd like to think that most of us could probably, if we're familiar with her, recognize her voice, recognize her face. Like there's so many things that are so familiar to us, but with authors, the only picture of their face we see is, Kenny, the only picture of their face that we see is usually on the back of their book covers. And that's not even the case for Johanna. So I'd like to think that for the most part, unless she's really with the community, she can live fairly anonymously. Hi, Gabriel. Welcome. All right, we are using middle purple pink right now. I mean, I'm trying to think of any author. I guess J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling's pretty famous. I would recognize her. Trying to think, who else? Yeah, I think authors just don't get the level of notoriety that they usually do. I haven't yet. No, I need to. I absolutely need to. She's been on a number of them, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and use, we're just building up these dark colors back here. I know it's light right now, but it's gonna look really cool when we're all done. All right, dark indigo. It's a lesson in patience and building up your colors and, you know, the reward when you get it all done. Okay, dark indigo. Let's see, let's use a little bit of cobalt green. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do this section here because I want to be able to finish this today. Right, Ev? Oh, I was watching like a clip from the Ellen show and like Hugh Jackman was at the beach. And of course, you know, there were paparazzi there and everything. It took his pictures and, you know, everybody loves Hugh Jackman at the beach. But yeah, I think that there's definitely a much stronger level of notoriety for famous people that you see that you see their faces all the time. Ooh, awesome, Jeanette. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, so let's come down here and let's grab a little bit of the Prussian blue. Let's see. We can go here. That's not a leaf. Are we still in frame? Yes, okay. In fact, if we move this up a little bit, we can zoom in just a little bit more. There we go, because we're gonna do this section right here. Ah, thanks, Melissa. All right. So we're just using that Prussian blue. Honestly, even when it comes to streaming, like I see some streamers who make now these are gaming streamers, obviously, but millions of dollars. They have, you know, 20,000 people in their stream. I don't think I ever want to get to that. Like Dee Dee Willingham's level is good. And I think, who is that? That's, like they call it like Mrs. Coffee. Like she does a lot of diamond painting. I feel like Mrs. Coffee's level would be like the max I would ever want to get for streams. Because the downside is, like, don't get me wrong, I love having so many people in here. But I think if I was at like 500, 800 or whatever else people, I'd feel bad because I couldn't keep up with chat. No, you're fine, Ev. Chris Young, the singer, yeah. But yeah, I like being able to keep up with all of you. So I think like 300 max would be a good number. Okay, so we're still using Prussian blue. Just gonna get a little bit of that down here. Okay, let's use a little bit of our Dark indigo would be good. Okay. Yes, you can.
Hi, chat.
She came in with a sign and asked if she could say hi to chat.
Yes.
There you go. She said, "Can I say hi to chat, please?"
I didn't have space for that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. How you feeling? You got a headache?
A little bit.
Have you drank much water today?
No.
No? Okay. I gave you water right before stream, right? Okay. Why don't you go drink some water and then tell me how you feel in about 15 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
Did you think about doing the Zoom thing? Yes, I still want to, but honestly, my brain has been so set for this week. I have not thought about it more. Favorite small person, they're all saying hi. All right, so now Dark Indigo. Tilda Swinton, I love Tilda Swinton. Favorite Tilda Swinton role, Durbin. All right, Dark Indigo. Well, she's starting to feel a little bit better, and honestly, I think she's just anxious to get back to school and her friends and all that. Right? She is pretty cute. I am rather fond of her. I mean, I might be biased because I made her, but still. Constantine. I'm trying to think. Tilda Swinton, she, the two roles I remember her in was, let's see, Deep Cobalt Green, was Doctor Strange and The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. No, wait. Hold on. Tilda Swinton, she didn't do The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, did she? I know it, Yvonne. Oh my gosh. I'd want to be hanging out with her like all the time. Of course, at that point, she'd be like, too much. Please stop being weird. And I'd be like, oh, okay. But that means it was a really nice short jaunt for you for the book launch. All right, so now we're gonna do middle purple pink. Well, Yvonne, if I ever make it back over there, because I would love to go to Scotland again someday, I will have to swing by your way and we can have some tea. I'm telling you, if I ever make it out there again, I know I've said it before, but I would love to do like rent a travel trailer, and rather than staying at hotels, just, you know, make sure we have places to camp, but just make the whole gambit like all the way around Scotland. Oh, the Archangel and Constantine. Okay. Yeah, she was the Ice Queen. Okay, good. Exactly. Yeah, it's a group of friends just getting together, hanging out, chatting. It was 2 hours on the train. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I mean, for me, it's like 3 hours to Austin here. But I'm also used to traveling for, you know, further distances because it's Texas and you have to travel like far for everything in Texas. All right, let's use a little bit of come to England too. I know, right? I just need to spend the whole summer in the UK and just make the whole trip around the entire country. And then hop over to Ireland for a little bit. All right, so light magenta. I want to add in a little bit of pink to the middle part. Right? I know, it would be so fun. Can you imagine? I'd be like, all right, y'all, I'm gonna be in this city on this day, and I'm gonna be at this coffee shop. If you wanna come and hang out, this is where I'll be. Like, that'd be so fun. A layover in New York. I'll probably have to. When I went to, oh no, you know what? Because I didn't have to, because it was an international flight. I flew out of Austin, if I remember correctly. And then I had a layover in Frankfurt, Germany. And then from Germany, we went to the UK. And then I think I did the same on the other way. Although I have been to New York before. Oh, nice. Right? It would be amazing. Someday. First a new car, then I'll start saving for a trip to the UK. That would be nice. Right, Leslie? That would be amazing. We should just get one of those big buses and just like have a coloring bus tour and we all travel around the UK. Like if I could choose and someone just said, hey, you can have a summer home in any country you want, you know, and it'll be all expenses paid or whatever, you know, just something no one will ever say. But, you know, where you've got a summer home, choose where you want. I would choose the UK and make it to where I could just travel around. That would be amazing. So amazing. Okay, let's get a little bit of green in here. We're gonna grab the light green. We're just kind of doing sections of color and eventually it should all kind of even out. Start saving for bus tour immediately. I know, right? I was talking to someone the other day. I was just like, all right, let's shoot for 2026. We'll map it out. Okay, perfect. We can find all of the safe camping locations and we'll just, although someone else is gonna have to drive this whole opposite road thing for me is too difficult. No, legitimately, when I went to Scotland last time, my mother met me in Scotland. She flew from another part of the US and we met there. And she did she did all the driving in the UK because the opposite side of the road, like my brain cannot wire it. If I ever go again, I really want to go with Steve and I'm sure he would have no problem driving on the other side of the road. Right? Coloring bus tour, absolutely. That would be amazing. Yes, rainbow. Yeah, the rainbow bus from Worlds of Wonder. Someone make it happen. Okay, let's see. We haven't gotten much purple color in. Let's grab some blue violet and start layering some of that in. Okay. Eat plenty of snacks and drinks. Exactly. Okay. So this is the blue violet. But I feel like a travel trailer or a bus is really the only way you're going to be able to see everything. My only concern with a bus is some of those roads in Scotland are pretty tight. Like I honestly was so impressed. You know, there's semis that travel that road for shipping stuff. And I was so impressed with how well they traveled those tiny roads. It absolutely is, Grun. This is the Rooms of Wonder. This is her new book. And so that's what we're celebrating, streaming every day this week, every day. Last day is Friday. We're doing a Friday to Friday. But yeah, this is her new book, Rooms of Wonder. Yeah, me either. Exactly. Color on tour. I love it, Dominique. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. We would get so many of us. Can you imagine? That would be crazy. All right, well, if anyone ever buys a bus and you live in the UK, let me know. We'll plan it. Okay, let's grab, what do we want to do? Let's get a little bit more, let's get some purple violet. Okay. There we go. And we're gonna need to start getting darker on the inside of this here soon. Purple violet. There we go. I feel like I want a little bit more pink. Let's go ahead and try now light magenta. We're gonna start darkening this up at some point here. In fact, I think after a couple more of these light layers, we're gonna start going in with some of our darker colors. Okay, so let's grab our indigo again, and we're gonna go a little bit darker. So I'm gonna try and look for the places that I already placed indigo, and I'm gonna press just a little bit harder. We need a caravan bus for all your followers, right? Imagine all the pencils around us. I think if we legitimately like did it, we'd probably have to say, please limit yourself to 2 books and 2 pencil cases. Otherwise we wouldn't fit everything. You're loving the light colors. They're nice. They're nice. But in my head, I'm imagining something much more vibrant. So I want it to just really pop from the leaves. You know, like, cause I'm imagining some sort of dark, like deep kind of dark forest, but also relaxing at the same time. Ooh, camping too. See, it'd be so fun. We're just gonna, like, it'll just be this massive, you know, and then people who couldn't fit on the bus will follow in cars and we'll just do this massive, like, conga line all the way through the UK. It'd be awesome. All right, so like I said, we're pressing a little bit harder now. Keeping in mind, we're gonna have a lot of like big, vibrant greens to kind of stand out from all of this as well. Let's see, let's do a little bit of the indigo here. Like I said, we're going a little bit darker now. Okay, Now let's go ahead and grab the Prussian blue. Wait, where's Land's End? Yeah, Inverness is the one that I have. Yeah, pull a U-Haul behind for all the coloring supplies. There you go. Everybody's allowed a 4x4 size box, 4x4x4, and it fits in the U-Haul. We unload everything. All right, Prussian blue. Everyone's just gonna wonder who all these people are with all these books and pencils. And it'll be great. Yeah, Inverness. I still want to check out Inverness, and I want to check out Glasgow as well. Okay. Oh, Yvonne, was it you? Was it you that said you were going to meet Diana Gabaldon? If that was you, how did that go? Somebody said they were going to go meet Diana Gabaldon. I feel like it was you. Blue Suzanne, I know, right? That would be amazing. Ugh, I gotta start saving. Another trip to the UK. I need it. I need it. Land's End is the most southern point of England in the county of Cornwall. Oh, okay. Right, Dominique? I just wanted to go to Scotland. I've been to Ireland and loved it. Oh, yeah, see, Ireland, my ancestors are from Ireland, so I would love to go do that as well. For the longest time, I actually thought I had American Indian in my bloodline. And then one of my cousins, and I think my sister did it too. Yep, nope, none whatsoever. We are full on Irish. Hey, Annie. Annie, we leave Nibbles alone. Over there sniffing at his little habitat. Okay, so that was Prussian blue. Let's grab some of the Annie. Might have to move her here soon, chat. Cobalt green, Jurassic Coastline. Highland Tour 2005 was fantastic. I printed 1,000 pics for the album. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, hang on. I gotta scooch Annie. She's getting a little too curious about Nibbles. Yeah, I know, but you've got to go out. Have to go. Thank you. Thanks for coming to visit. Okay, we are back. Plus, there is the Doctor Who Museum. I need to go see that. All right, so now we're going to use the cobalt green. Like I said, we're pressing a little bit harder now to get more of these colors in. Definitely going to have to bring in some of those pinks again. Ah, David Bowie film. Okay. Went to David Bowie's film, but Diana event was in the same building. We sat eating pizza, people watching, loads of people were dressed up fancy. Oh, I love that. That is possible. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Where's the Doctor Who Museum? I think it's in Glasgow. I think. Or no, it might be. No. Doctor Who Museum, is that in Scotland or is that in the UK? Now I'm forgetting. Right? I'm gonna start Easter weekly pages in 2021 calendar. Oh, awesome. Oh, sea turtle, very nice. All right, dark indigo. We're just going back and forth a lot because when we layer over the colors, that's getting like undertone from some of the colors in there and everything. Oh, Annie. Okay, this is the last time I'm gonna let you in, but if you try to eat the hamster, we're gonna have to have words. So pause off the hamster. She just does not like being separated from people. If she has no people out there, she is very upset. Annie. You can come get in my lap if you want, but I gotta leave the hamster alone. Okay, let's get dark phthalo green. They hired proper dresses from museum. The ushers run red dresses like an Outlander. Oh, I love that. I know, right? She probably does. I got them some this week. I got, you know those little, I guess they'd be described as like a tube of like cat treat where you kind of squeeze it out and the cat licks it up. She went nuts for that. I got them earlier this week and she's just like, what is this heaven that you are feeding me? But that's the thing is that they've been in there a lot and they get too much cat hair on little Emily's bed, and little Emily just kind of gets tired of having to pet them all because they're insistent. Like Isis will go in there and like just rub all of her and like just constantly, it's just, sometimes you just need a break from it. Doctor Who Museum is in London. Okay, perfect. Suki wants attention too. Yeah, it's not usually this needy, but it's just because there's nobody else out there to pet her, and I had the door shut, and we got her as a kitten when the pandemic first started, and so she was just used to us being home all the time. So she is part of that generation of anxiety-ridden pets that grew up having people around them all the time, and then when the world went back to normal, you know? She will sleep. Annie will sleep at the foot of the bed. We're going to use light cobalt turquoise. Annie will sleep at the foot of the bed. Paul will come in for snuggles. Sometimes all three of them will sleep on the bed, but they definitely alternate. But Annie is a steady foot of the bed snuggler. She keeps my toes warm at night. Okay, we are going to finish layering some of the middle stuff, and then we're going to use our blender to see kind of where we're at for how dark the colors for the background are, and then we're going to add more as needed. Sounds good. Ashley, hello. Have fun at work. Okay. Oh, she found a pipe cleaner. Kids have pipe cleaners and she loves them. She'll just knock them around the hallway. I think there's like 3 in the hallway right now. She doesn't chew on them. She just likes knocking them around. She'll pick them up and she'll carry them, but otherwise she just throws them around. It's like, well, whatever makes you happy, cat. Right? I love coffee. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and grab middle purple pink. Like if you hear thumping, that's literally her like rolling around the floor in the office, tossing a pipe cleaner around. Okay. And if we need some extra blend on it, we may end up using some white, but I'm hesitant to because I don't want to lose the vibrancy of the colors. Okay. Now let's go ahead and grab, what do I want? Let's do this one here. Right? All right, so now we're gonna get bluish turquoise, get a little bit more of this kind of richer blue in here. Cats are so funny. I wish I was that level of entertained. Okay. Aw, thanks, Barbara. Steal scrunched up water bottles out of the recycling bin. That's hilarious. They won't smush them together, no, because this is an oil-based pencil. If I was using Prismacolors, they might smush a little bit, but no, they'll just make the colors more vibrant. So this kind of, let me zoom in a little bit. This kind of scribbly, let's see if you guys can see it. Because that blue got a little scribbly. Hang on. Okay, do you see right here where the blue got a little scribbly? So the blender won't get rid of that. What would get rid of that is if A, I layered more colors, or B, I used a white Prismacolor. So it's gonna kind of depend on how it looks. Oh, good, Brooke. Well, hopefully your day gets a little bit better. Rough days are no fun. All right, so I'm just using the bluish turquoise. Let's see, let's get a little bit more purple in here before we add our blender. Okay, purple violet. But yeah, it'll just up the vibrancy. It doesn't actually move any of the pigment around. Annie, honey, we don't eat the rug. Silly cat. All right, let's add just a little bit more pink. Barbara! Hello, Barbara. How are you? Okay, so let's do the light red violet. Have we done any giveaways? Oh, it's 11. 11. This is a good time. Okay, let's add the rest of this and then let's do our first giveaway. Now, I have a question for you all. because I was planning on doing the same of one's going to win any page from the Etsy store and another's gonna win the member bundle. But when I was looking through my drawings, I remembered I just saw my advent calendar from last year. It's 2 pages. You can purchase this in the Etsy store, but you know, obviously we've advertised for the Arteza advent calendar that's coming out. In fact, I can show you, I've got it in my finished binder. Anyway, my question for you all is, do you want to do that same combination of any page from my Etsy store for the first winner and the second winner, the member ones? Or do you want to do a giveaway for, because you know, you're gonna start doing your advent calendar soon. Hang on, I wanna find it real quick so I can show it to you. Or do you want to do a giveaway for the, here it is, for the Emily Illustrator advent calendar. Sorry, I have the finished ones in here. Yoink, there we are. The theme was foods from around the world. So this is, trying to get that glare off for you. There you go. Sorry, I have them in sheet protectors. So this is days 1 through 12, and then these are days 13 through 24. So do you guys want to do the member bundle or the advent calendar bundle? Right, Barbara? Here, actually, we can take these out so you guys can see them. Hang on. Yoink. This is the folder where I keep a lot of finished pages in. Have the advent more than the member one? That's what I was thinking. I was just like, we've already done the member one. Oh, I see a lot of advent. Okay. Saved your teapots. Good. Like, because I hesitated because it is early, but I know for advent calendars, like I just did that Arteza one, you know, it goes out early. But yeah. A poll? Okay, we'll do that. We'll run a poll and then we'll do the bundle for the second one. That way it has time to roll. So let's do, start a poll. Okay. Would you like the member bundle? Or how about which, hang on. Which giveaway would you like? Okay, so membership bundle. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. Or advent calendar. Calendar. I can't spell. There we go. The membership bundle is, oh no, we were looking at puddings. Hang on, where'd it go? Oh, okay, that is the membership bundle right there. So for those that are members or have been members for the last 4 months, we'll have already gotten those. But if you haven't been a member for the last 4 months, or you're just now a member or whatever else, those were the pages that were released. So it is like 2 pages versus 4 pages. So this is the advent calendar, and then that is the membership bundle. So cast your vote. Let's see. Hang on. Hi, Colleen. Colleen says, Advent, please. Yeah, that's perfect for a poll. All right, I'll let you guys vote on that, and then we will, but let's do the first giveaway, which is going to be any page from my Etsy store. Okay, so let's pop up Nightbot here. Okay. We're gonna do giveaways. We're gonna type in a keyword, and the keyword today is going to be coffee. Type in the word coffee, and this giveaway will give you a chance to win any item or any color and page item from my Etsy store. We'll do more sticker giveaways tomorrow. Let's go ahead and lower the brightness just a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit more accurate. Okay. Perfect. Everyone's entering, and you can still chat and everything during all of it. Nightbot will pick out the word coffee. Okay, so let's go ahead and add in just a little bit more of the light cobalt turquoise. Then we're going to use our blender and kind of see where we're at for our level of color, and then add more as needed. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if y'all would be like, it's too early for Advent. But, you know, if you're doing Advent and you want to do it every day in December, then you want to get it early. Oh, you left off an E, Hannah, you left off an E. And then just remember, all of these giveaways are going to lead up to the last giveaway that we're going to do on Friday, which is going to be a giveaway for a copy of the Rooms of Wonder book. Okay. Go ahead and give this a quick sharpen. Our itty bitty little blender. You're totally holding out for these stickers. Yeah, there is one of them left. There is one of them left. This will be tomorrow's last. Tomorrow will be the last day for that sticker. All right, so let's go ahead and use the blender. And yes, it should up the vibrancy. I can see already that I am gonna wanna darken it more because I saw darker in my head, and we might even break out a little bit of black to go with this. And I'm not gonna worry about the raindrops. I'm gonna go ahead and go over them. Yeah, you see how much that brightens it up? Like, it's crazy. Oh, I see people typing in copy, and it's because, probably like autocorrect sent copy instead of coffee. But yeah, it really ups the vibrancy. And I think we will go ahead and grab a little bit of black to get it as dark as, you know, as we're wanting it. Della has my name on it. Well, whenever I get those reprinted, Della, you will be one of the first ones that I let you know. If for some reason you don't win it tomorrow, I will let you know as soon as it's reprinted. I am, yes. God, I wish, I've said it a million times, like I wish there was some sort of pressure plate that I could put under here to let you know like how much pressure I'm actually using. Oh, you know what I might be able to use? Let's see if it'll show. Because maybe it'd be too much. Hang on. Let me see if I can find my little, oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, it's got some old paint on it, so don't worry about that. I'll put a paper towel over it so I don't accidentally get any residue on the book. But let's see if we can do this. Because it might actually, yay, reprint the sticker. Wait, what did Melissa say? Right, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna see if this works, all right? I am gonna place the scale. Let's move this up. Because it might actually, it's obviously not gonna give you an exact thing, but it may, you'll be able to see the numbers change. And so you'll be able to kind of see. All right, let's do one layer of paper towel because that's giving the page too much cushion. Oh no, wait, you know what? We're gonna put a sheet of paper because we'll get the texture of the paper towel underneath. And I don't want that. I also want this sticker. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're gonna try something, okay? So we're gonna turn this on. Let's see. As soon as that goes on, we'll make sure you guys can see it. I don't know why it says unsee. I'm not sure what that means. It's not gonna work for me? All right, let's turn it off. Let's turn it back on again. What I want to do, it may need new batteries. And if that's the case, we might have to do this. What does unsee mean? What does that mean? Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Maybe if we hold down the unit button. This is the scale that I use when I measure my fluid art paint, so you can see that it's a very well loved. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, cool. All right, so right now you see that the page itself. I don't know. Can y'all see that where it says 1.09? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do. Okay, you see how it changes? This would be the normal pressure that I put on it. Okay, now it's gonna change because I'm like doing this. Is that right? It is precarious. Okay, so now we're gonna try something. We're gonna see if this works. So I'm gonna use the amount of pressure that I would on here normally with the blender. There, do you see how much that's changed? We've moved up to like 7s and 8s. That's the amount of pressure I'm putting versus just normal if I was coloring. Does that make sense? See, I wish I had like a pressure plate like this, although it's kind of cool to see. I know it's hard to see. Maybe if I bring it up and zoom it in a little bit more. Okay, can y'all see that? All right, so that's the page by itself, 0.88. what is this? This is ounces. This is ounces. But you get and see how the numbers go up. Okay, so now my hand is rested on it. It's, you know, 12, 11. Then when we come over and color normally, it's hopping between, you know, 28, 29, all that good stuff. Now when I'm pressing, you can see how those numbers jump up. Okay, I'm not gonna do that a ton because I'm leaving the texture of the scale underneath, but do you see what I mean by that? Like, it would be great if we could have some sort of pressure plate underneath. I think that would be very, very eye-opening. Okay. All right, so now we've got everybody typing in the word coffee. We'll end that poll. Let's see, membership bundle 36%, advent calendar 64%. Okay, cool. We'll give away the advent calendar today. All right, so giveaways for coffee. We have 26 people entering it. So let's go ahead and roll it. I will do a countdown of 10, give you a chance to type in the word coffee one more time, despite the delay. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll it. Hannah Rainbow Colors, Hannah Rainbow Colors. Let's see, we got a few that squeezed in underneath there. Yeah, coffee, not copy, it was coffee. All right, so we're going to do, Hannah, you are gonna win the any page that you would like from my Etsy store. So if you type in !Etsy, you can go ahead and pull that up there. So let's go ahead and put Hannah. So just shoot me an email, let me know which one you want, and I will get it sent over to you. And then in a little while, we will do the giveaway for the advent calendar. There we go. Let's make sure that she responds real quick before we move on. I don't know, yeah, embossing, Ev, you're right, that was the word, that was the word. Did you all see what the numbers were doing though, to give you an idea of kind of like what it's like? Obviously that is not an exact way to measurement. It's constantly changing because of the, you know, the pressure that you're putting or whatever else. But, you know, it gives you an idea of how it changes versus, you know, lightly versus not. Oh, awesome, Hannah. Awesome, awesome. I'm so glad. Well, go ahead and shoot me an email. Make sure that you send that to me within 24 hours and I can get your prize sent out to you. Now, if I was using a wax-based pencil, this would layer much more easily. But because they're oil-based, I need to be careful about how many layers I add on top of these pencils that are already here. So we're gonna finish blending in real quick with the blender, all these other ones. But yeah, then we'll add more color on top because I want it darker than this. Like I said, we're definitely gonna bust out some black for some of the more darker kind of shadowy areas. Zoom out just a tiny bit. There we go. But you can definitely see how much brighter it is. And as I mentioned, this doesn't really move the pigment around so much as it burnishes the paper and really just, which is basically what burnishing means, but it smooths out the paper and gets rid of that tooth, which kind of eliminates the white in between the colors, which ups the vibrancy of the colors itself. What are you using to smush? Is there anything else that would blend? I'm sure there is something. I know some people use like Zested or baby oil or whatever else. But to be perfectly honest, I only ever use the Caran d'Ache blender. I take that back. No, because I did a whole video on blenders. In fact, you can look that one up. I know Sarah Renee Clark did some with the liquids, but I did a video where I tested out a bunch of different blenders. So take a look at that. But a lot of times my default, the only other marker that I found when I was doing the blender testing that I found worked really well was the Finesse blender. A while back, Ev sent me a ton of different blenders to try. And as far as all the marker ones were concerned, the Finesse blender I feel like was the best one. Right? It does keep getting smaller and smaller. I have this whole drawer. I need to go through and glue them together, but they need time to like dry. I have some longer ones, but yeah, I have a lot of itty bitty baby ones. I gotta use them up before I start breaking out the other ones, but And I tried putting them in pencil extenders, but because it's so soft on the outside, it just kind of digs into the blender and then it ends up moving around. So I just use the teeny tiny ones to work out for my hand. It's cool. It's all good. Okay, so we're almost done. Almost done. Like I said, I'm just going over the water drops because we're going to use some white acrylic paint pen on those. Like I said, our goal today was this kind of background and then leaves as well. Aw, thanks, Angela. Okay, so now that we have that all blended, now we're gonna go in with our second layer of colors. I'm gonna grab my case here because I want to get, perfect, yeah. I want to get a black out. Okay, and let's go ahead and grab our Cold Gray 5 as well. Okay, there we go. Oh, my headphones fell on the ground, hang on. Hi, Autumn. Okay, so let's start with a little bit of, well, let's use our brush, make sure we got all of that brushed away. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of black. We're gonna give this a quick sharpen here. On a nice fine point for some of these areas. Okay, so now we're gonna get our black and we're gonna start mapping that in where we want it. I'm not gonna do a ton, I just wanna be able to get some of that nice dark color here. And the areas where it's still kind of white where there's tooth, I can kind of take my time and fill in those areas. There we go. I like the Finesse blender for my pencils, and Koi makes one for watercolor pencils, but I think Tombo's blender is better for watercolor pencils. Oh, what's my email? Type in !email, but also it's just hello@emilyillustrator.com. But yeah, if you type in !email in chat, that should pop right up. Also, I think I have it in the description below as well. I think. Thank you, Kenny. All right, so let's go ahead and add the rest of this black here. Like I said, I imagined a pretty dark kind of jungle scene behind. And then we may use the blender in a few select places as well. After we have all these other colors on. There we go. All right. Let's do a little bit there. There. Okay. A little bit of the black here and there. Obviously, there's a lot more to this page to go, but like I said, just kind of giving you a jumping off point. Oh, for the blender video, gotcha. I think, Angela, I think it's one of the Let's Talk videos. I'm pretty sure. I don't recall what the title is, but I'm pretty positive it's one of the Let's Talk videos. Okay, so a little bit more of that black. But you can kind of see how that's gonna help this background kind of pop from the rest of the leaves. And then once we start getting leaves and everything else added, it'll look really amazing. Okay. It just takes a little while to build it all up, so you know, it's a practice in patience and not trying to rush it. Okay, I'm gonna get a sip of coffee real quick. Aw, thanks, Barbara. Like I said, this will be continued all the way up to the top here. But I want to get at least close to finishing this and then also getting a leaf done. So I'm probably rushing it a little bit more than I would normally, even though I said not to rush it, but that's mostly because I'm streaming and I want to make sure I can get that leaf for you guys today. I mean, we've still got like 40 minutes or so, so I think we'll be okay. But like I said, the point of this week is to do something different every day to give you a little bit of a creative jumpstart when it comes to your pages. Not necessarily a full color along, but some place to help you get started when you get your book. If you have your book, if any of these pages are something that you want to do, just kind of, you know, take it and run with it. I mean, heck, you could do a completely different color scheme for the back of here. You could have done this all in reds and oranges and pinks. Hey, Shannon. How are you? Did you end up coloring the pony? I meant to ask what color the pony was going to be in your picture. Okay. Here we go. Just going in with this black, and then we're going to go in with our other colors because I really want a nice solid color. I don't want any of this teeth showing, not teeth, tooth. I don't want any of this tooth showing through. All right, let's add a little bit here. Okay. Right? It really does. Oh, great pony. I like it. Okay, so now let's see. Let's actually go with our darker colors first. So let's go with our dark indigo. Okay. I just realized they have a dark indigo, but they don't have a regular indigo. Okay, so now we're gonna start blending out some of this indigo. We're gonna be layering the colors just like we did when we first put them in. Let's see. Indigo down here. We're going over that black because we want to make sure, we don't want any harsh lines. When we're doing this kind of almost cloudy background, we wanna make sure that everything kind of blends over the top of one another so you get smooth transition of color. Let's talk from October 9th. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Ev. Okay. Let's see. It looks like I have a brighter blue there, so we'll continue the dark indigo here. But yeah, like I said, I had a much darker palette in mind for this particular. Like, I'm just seeing lots of like a darker, you know, but rich background, and then like bright, vibrant greens and reds for the leaves. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and blend this here. Bring this indigo up along the edge there. Like I said, I'm trying to go through and eliminate any of the white that is left in the background. Let's see, a little bit indigo here. I'll look up in chat here in just a second. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Wow, has it really been a year? Thank you for that, Shannon. I missed that. Have no fear, Shannon is here. I know, it's crazy to think this has been, I mean, Streamiversary was back in what, July? So we're going on like 2.5 years for this now. It's crazy. All right, let's do our Prussian blue now. Okay, and we're gonna layer over that black again. I remember just being so nervous on my first stream. When we had that infamous snail faux pas with the wink of Stella. I'm still recovering from that. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. But I saw that, Hannah. Perfect, thank you. Come to think of it, I do have a little bit of the Avatar color scheme in my head. That kind of just bright, vibrant, kind of dark, but still really beautiful. Yeah, that's what I kind of had in my head. Blues, greens, pinks, purple, it's all gorgeous with it. Okay. We'll definitely use the blender once again, but I'm trying not to, I want to go heavier, but not so heavier that the other colors are completely swallowed up. So we're gonna work with this. Because I want to make sure we get these pinks and purples and greens in as well. Okay, let's layer some of that on top of here. Let's see. That was indigo. Let's put a little bit of this here. This is the Prussian blue still. And let's put some Prussian blue down here. Then we're definitely going to break out some greens. There we go. Okay, so Shannon, you want to know something funny? I was listening to your stream this morning and I got an ad for, let's see, we're going to dark phthalo green. When I was on Netflix, I saw an advertisement. Is it Netflix? Maybe it wasn't Netflix. Anyway, it was on some sort of streaming service, wherever it's streaming at, and I saw an ad for the new Halloween movie. Now, I haven't watched any of those. I don't do scary movies, but I did not realize that Jamie Lee Curtis was in it. So, you know, storyline of Halloween by itself in the movie, because I know you said you weren't all that impressed with it. How was Jamie Lee Curtis in comparison to the movies that you saw with her before, like the younger year Halloween movies? Like, I don't know what her role is in the movies, but she just seems like she is still at her acting peak. Like, I don't know. What were your thoughts on her acting capabilities for this movie? I think we have Avatar on Blu-ray. Like, I watched it a ton when it first came out. Aren't they coming out with a second Avatar? I'd be curious to see what they do, or if they're just, if it's going to be like forced, you know, stressful plot lines. I don't know. They all seem pretty happy after the humans left. So what's going to happen? Are the humans coming back? Who knows? She's on her Facebook. Very wholesome. I know, right? Oh, she's his sister. Okay. Oh my gosh, Ev, I love that. Thank you for that. Yeah, like I said, I haven't watched any of the Halloween movies. I can't do scary. Like, it legitimately gives me nightmares. Like, I know it may sound silly, but if you guys have seen I Am Legend with Will Smith, like, that movie gave me nightmares, like, legitimately. But I also have, like, if I were to keep track of all the nightmares that I've ever had, a lot of mine were like they're apocalypse based, and, you know, like surviving the apocalypse and everything. So that was probably not so good for me to watch. First time I saw The Day After Tomorrow, I literally had a panic attack. Like, I cannot do scary, like, apocalyptic movies. I can't. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead now and do the cobalt green. You don't find that out in this movie. It ain't a spoiler. Okay. Thanks, Kelly. Well, no, see, I've never watched it, so yeah, it's all new for me. I just love Jamie Lee Curtis. I think she's brilliant. What's that movie with Michelle Yeoh? Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Totally weird movie, but like Jamie Lee Curtis is just, she cracks me up. Also, I loved her in her brief role on NCIS. Like, she's just so sassy, you know? I love it so much. Okay, piece of trivia for you guys. What is the name of the movie? Okay, and no looking it up. No looking it up. What is the name of the movie that has Jamie Lee Curtis, Mel Gibson, and Elijah Wood? I'll give you a hint. Elijah Wood is very young in this movie. Right? She is amazing. Her comedy shows up in Halloween. Oh, I'm so glad. She's probably the because I mean it's a scary movie, so she's probably the comedy relief in it. Does her comedy like make it too goofy? I know it was good, but it gave me nightmares. I may be misremembering. Wasn't she in a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger? I wouldn't put it past her. The Good Son? No, I don't think that's it. There is a certain level of, let's say, time travel involved in that movie. The movie with Mel Gibson and Elijah Wood and Jamie Lee Curtis. But the only character that time travels is Mel Gibson. Okay, so we are just using the cobalt green. But I mean, this is what I meant by taking your time and layering. Like, I knew it was going to take us a while to get these layers built up to where I wanted them. Yeah, so this is like one of those pages that's good to just kind of take your time, watch a movie, call it good. She was the only family survivor and he spent the years trying to change that. Interesting. True Lies, is that it? It's the one where, and I'm asking this because I legitimately don't remember the name of the movie. Light Red Violet. It's the one where Mel Gibson is a pilot. He's a pilot, and he ends up somehow like in the. Now it's been ages since I feel like I need to watch it. I feel like she should have a knife. He ends up flying and somehow ending up in the future. And I think like originally he like, oh no, he got put in some sort of capsule. Oh my gosh, I need to watch that now. And he woke up and he was like kind of stumbling around or whatever. And he like showed up in Elijah Wood's treehouse and like, was it True Lies? Okay, now I need to look it up. Hold on, we're gonna IMDb Jamie Lee Curtis movies. Hold on. Because I know True Lies sounds familiar, but let's see, Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm not sure, I thought like it had the word fly in the title. All right, Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, she's so brilliant. Let's see, actress in 83 credits. This is gonna be in the 90s. Here's True Lies, 94. Nope, it wasn't True Lies. Oh, the Schwarzenegger movie, that was True Lies. That's what it was. What is the one I was thinking of? Oh, there we go, Halloween 3. It wasn't the 80s, it was definitely in the 90s. Forever Young. Oh, yep, Yvonne, there it is, Forever Young. Yep, that's what it was. Good job, Yvonne. Yeah, Forever Young, that was it. Now, Elijah Wood and I are about the same age, and I gotta tell you guys, like, when I was in high school, Elijah Wood was like my big time celebrity crush. I still think he's cute. He's a little weird in some movies, but I think he's cute. I also think it's funny that they get Elijah Wood and Daniel Radcliffe. Like a lot of people will get Elijah Wood and Daniel Radcliffe mixed up. That's funny to me. Yeah, Forever Young. Uh-huh. Hi, Maribeth. Okay, so let's go in with a little bit of the light cobalt turquoise, number 154. And I'm gonna press a little bit harder for this one now so that we can still get a lighter color on the inside, but it's still vibrant. Hi, Paul, what you been doing? You look a little sleepy. Did you just wake up from your nap? You just sauntered in here. I'm trying to figure out what the heck's going on. Yeah, True Lies with Schwarzenegger, that's right. Yeah, he was frozen, that's what it was. Yeah, he was frozen. I don't remember how he gets frozen. I feel like I need to see that again. Does anybody know where Forever Young, if that's streaming anywhere? I feel like that's one of those movies I watched when I was younger that I want to watch again and see if there's anything I pick up on that that I didn't then. It's always that way, you know? You just watch it with a different kind of eye as an adult. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and do light green. Okay. We're gonna do light green. Now I wanna watch True Lies. She's just so dang good. Like she's just, and she rocks that short hair, man. Like, her and Meg Ryan, they both do good with short haircuts. All right, so we're using that light green. Do you see how we're still getting that kind of vibrancy, even though it's like nice light blue colors? That's right, he beats up the old boyfriend. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of Mel Gibson. I feel like, you know, like everybody's got issues, but, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis, she's right up there. Like, Mel Gibson in, Helen Hunt, it's What Women Want, I think. I know that movie so well because when I was like 18, I worked at a fast food place. And when we had our breaks, we had this teeny tiny TV that was in the break room. And the only movies that were there to watch was What Women Want and an Austin Powers movie. And so it's just like, well, All right, guess we're watching What Women Want. Not that there was anything wrong with Austin Powers, but you can only take so much of watching that movie over and over again. And this was before, you know, before cell phones. So I didn't have anything to watch. Yeah, What Women Want. Yeah, it's so good. Oh, wait, what did I say? Also Apple TV. Oh, Apple TV. Oh, you can purchase it for $2.99 on Amazon Prime. Shh, I'll do that. $2.99? That's for purchasing the movie, not renting? After his true love, Isabel Glasser, falls in a coma, test pilot Daniel McCormick, Mel Gibson, undergoes suspended animation in a military experiment conducted by his friend. That's right. That's what that was. Okay, so I think I do want to do a little bit of white Prismacolor. And then we're going to go over with a little bit more color. We still got time for this. I don't want to like shortchange you guys on how I'm doing this background, only to have it like purchase to watch. Okay, so that one's right now. I was like, hot dang, that's cheap for Amazon. Okay, so, because it is darker in real life. Like, you guys are getting a little bit of light glare. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, purchase should have been watch. Okay. So, because I want to smooth out some of these lines. So I'm going to go ahead and use Prismacolor white over the top of this to kind of smooth this out. Prismacolor white is always my go-to when I want to kind of change things up a little bit or make things just a little bit different. That's how I will get some different variations on color when I use the Staedtler Ergosoft. Okay, now I want to show you why I'm doing this. I'm gonna bring this up here so that I can focus. Okay, so I just used the Prisma white on this section. Do you see the difference between these two blue sections and the two underneath? Let's see if we can get it even closer. Do you see how you still see so much more of the tooth and how much smoother it gets when you use the white? That is why I like to use the white, and then I can add more of my pencil on top of it when I go back. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. Get in my head, Emily. I'm sorry. How long are you streaming today? I have a work meeting in half an hour. I don't want to miss anything. The idea is until noon. But I really want to do this leaf with you all. So the plan was only until noon, but I may go a little bit later than that just to do the leaf for y'all. Because I don't want to have just only done the background. Because I have a vision for the leaf too, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to finish the background first, and then we will reevaluate. Okay, so I'm using this white. See, and it's not making it too light. It's still pretty vibrant, but it's smoothing out some of those colors. Yeah, 22 minutes. Aw, awesome. Ooh, Chicken Kiev, very nice. Okay, so this is how I end up going through so much white. I will just purchase these Prismacolor whites in a 12 pack. Like, I just keep them on hand all the time because they are immensely handy. I had somebody ask me one time, like, why do I use the Prisma white instead of like a white Caran d'Ache? And the fact of the matter is the Lumis are just much more expensive, and the Prismacolor whites get the job done, and they're much more cost effective than purchasing a 12 pack of the Lumis, considering how quickly I go through them. Okay. And I'm not lingering too long in one spot, so it's not getting incredibly white. But we can always go over one more time with our Faber-Castells if we want to darken it up just a little bit more. I'm gonna sweep this off here. Okay. Even if it's an itty bitty leaf, that's my plan. Well, cause see, I have a vision in mind for this particular leaf. No, we haven't done it yet. We'll probably do the second giveaway here in about 10-ish minutes. Okay, let's keep going here because we are almost done with this background. I'll need to go get little Emily lunch, so I can't go too late past noon, but I think we can squeeze in a leaf before we go. But this also gives you a little bit of an idea of like if you really want to take your time with layering your colors. Now, granted, I'm talking, so I might have been able to do this a little bit faster if I was just here by myself. But what it shows you is that it's perfectly normal for a single background to take you a while, depending on the style that you are wanting to express. Okay, I'll look up in chat here in just a second. want to smooth the rest of this out. Right, it does. She's feeling a little bit better. She still had a fever yesterday, so we had to keep her home today. But the doctor did confirm that it was like just, you know, something viral, little pharyngitis. Apparently it's going around right now. So it was just some throat pain and everything. So told her she's not allowed to yell or talk or anything right now. I gave her this little, you know, like those little ding ding bells they have at hotels. Well, we have one. And so I gave her that to keep in her room. So when I ask her yes or no questions, she can just ding the bell for yes, you know, once, and ding the bell twice for no. Okay, let's do a few touch-ups to brighten things up just a bit, and let's grab our cobalt green. Thanks, Marcy. Now I will say, and let's see if it happened on the background here. Okay, so I actually did get a little bit of imprint. I don't know if you can see it from ink on the other side, but if you just take an eraser to that, that'll come right up. Yeah, she'll be okay though. All right. So this is the cobalt green. Yeah, cobalt green. And we're just adding a little bit of this because it's a nice bright color. And I want to make sure that we get that in here. And we'll probably add some more pink as well. So cobalt green. There we go. Let's see, let's add a little bit more here. I think it is just about done. See, and you can tell where I haven't used it yet because you get that tooth that's popped up. There we go. Okay. Oh, did I not do that there? Hang on. Nope, I didn't. Here we go. Okay, let's sweep that. Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I think the kids, I think they're vaccinated for that though. But yeah, now she just had a little pharyngitis, a little throat stuff. She'll be okay. I just hate seeing her miserable, you know? Okay, I think I may end up like tweaking it in a few spots here and there when we're done. And I think I'll wait to decide what color I'm gonna do the raindrops until I get the rest of the, or not raindrops, the shower drops, until I get the rest of the background. So it'll either be white or a blue or something. I'll figure it out. You'll be able to see it whenever I get to the point where I'm working on this page again. Let's see, turn that a little bit. Maybe we can turn it down, the brightness. There, it gives you a little bit, oh, moving the camera. It gives you a little bit of accuracy there. There we go. Okay, so let's zoom in now. No, it's gonna be, that whole area is gonna be there. I just knew I wasn't gonna be able to do the whole thing with y'all, so I limited myself to that section. So just imagine that everything that we did here is gonna go up in this wall panel section from here to here and over. I haven't decided yet what I'll do with the outside wall. My instinct will be probably darker. So let's go ahead and zoom in. We're gonna do this leaf, but before we do, let's get the giveaway running on the advent calendar. Okay, so this new one is gonna be, you're gonna type in a keyword, and this is for the 2-pack bundle of the advent calendar. Okay, so that's this one here, obviously uncolored, but this one's gonna be for the advent calendar. So you're gonna go ahead and type in the word Advent, A-D-V-E-N-T. It's a version of the flu in San Diego that had over 1,000 kids out of school same day from 2 high schools. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, that's intense. So yeah, just go ahead and type in the word Advent, and I am gonna get started on this leaf. So what I want to do is we're gonna start with the deep cobalt green. Okay. Where'd it go? Is this it? No, that's dark phthalo. I thought we had it out. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, deep cobalt green. We're going to grab the phthalo green. Let's see, that's dark. Chrome oxide. I had phthalo green out already. Maybe not. That's dark phthalo green. Nope, I want regular phthalo green. Where did I? There. Okay, so just go ahead and type in the word Advent. We're gonna get our colors here. So, let's see. Am I losing my marbles? I could have swore Hang on. All right, that is deep cobalt green. What's this one? That's light phthalo green. Am I reading that wrong? No, phthalo green is 161. Aha! It was being sneaky. All right, phthalo green, and then we're gonna get light phthalo green. We need to get a red. Oh, I'm sorry, Liz. I hope you feel better soon. We are gonna get dark red. So dark red, that is number 225. Here we go, dark red. We're going to get, let's see, pink carmine, which is number 127. Pink carmine, and we're going to get salmon. No, we're gonna get the light magenta. We'll work with that one. I just feel like the salmon's almost too warm of a color. Let's also grab light green and permanent green olive, which is number 167. Did I have that out already? Yes, 167. Okay, that is what we're gonna use for now. Bye, Dawn. Wait, where's Steve? Hey, Steve. This is why I put my pencils away as I use them. Oh, I am notorious at not putting them away. I'm terrible. Where's the color chart from? It's from me. You can find this for free on my website. Go to emilyillustrator.com/downloads, or you can type exclamation point. Oh, look at that, exclamation point website. There you go. There's a whole page of free charts, coloring pages, all that good stuff. But all my color charts are free. Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom in because, like I said, I want to do this. We're going to need to get some oranges, I think, when we get to a closer part. So let's start with, let's see, do I want to do inside green? I feel like yes. Yeah, we're going to do inside green. Okay, so we're going to start with deep cobalt green on the inside of the leaf, okay? What I might do so that we can fit it all in is I might just do like a portion, like a section of it, because obviously it's going to be the same all the way throughout, but I want you guys to get an idea of what it's going to look like. Okay, so that is deep cobalt green. Then from the deep cobalt green, we're going to grab the dark red, and the dark red's going to go on the opposite side. So we're going to be working our way in. So we're going to do outside, outside, middle, middle, inside, inside. If that makes sense. So that we can kind of evenly blend things all the way throughout. Okay, so that's the dark red. Then we're gonna go ahead and grab the phthalo green, which is gonna go on top of the, what is this? This is the deep cobalt green, first green that we used. Okay, nice and light. Okay, then we're going to grab our middle red color, and that is going to be pink carmine. No, I might take it back. We might grab salmon. I'm not sure if this light pink. No, you know what? I already picked it out. I'm rolling with it. It's too late. We've come too far. Okay, really light. Then we're going to grab the... I want the light phthalo green. No, we're going to grab the light green. We're going to grab the light green. This is going to be a funky looking leaf, but you guys know me. I love my color. Okay, light green. Okay, then we're gonna grab, see, there you go. Then we're gonna grab light magenta. Okay, and that's gonna meet up with that green. Now we're doing everything light because it's all gonna kind of blend together. Okay, so now we're gonna go back again and we are gonna grab the deep cobalt green. Like when we're done with this page, it is gonna end up looking so bright. Now, that is our basic color grouping on the outside of the leaf. What we're gonna do when we come in with our second color, right, it does, is we're gonna start laying in some of our more shadowy colors. So we have this deep cobalt green. We're gonna go in with that deep cobalt green again. But this time, we're gonna bring it, because these two sections of the leaf are overlapping, we're gonna bring this all the way across. Adding these extra shadows is what helps to give your leaves dimension. Now, we're gonna be blending this with another green, so we're actually gonna take this green and we're gonna go over that line. We are just gonna lightly leave it there because we wanna go over it just a bit. Okay, so we have this deep cobalt green. Now we're gonna go back and we're gonna do the same thing with our red. It's up to 44 degrees, exciting! Christmas leave! Well, I don't know if it'll look too Christmassy when we're done. We'll see, we'll see. But I like to do really bright, vibrant colors with these. Okay, so now we're gonna do dark red. Remember, type in the word Advent if you want a chance to win the Advent coloring page bundle. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're gonna go in with the phthalo green. Oh, wait, hang on. Hold up, rewind. We're gonna grab that dark red and I wanna bring it up over the edge of the top, kind of like we did with the green on the bottom, but that's going across the top. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna grab the phthalo green. It's gonna go over that deep cobalt green. Okay, we'll kind of go across the top just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go over that light green just a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and grab that Karma pink. Oh, did I not put it? I must have not put it on the subscriber one. Oh well, we're almost done. Thanks, Shannon. Right? It's so nice. On the Facebook coloring book group, can you do any picture? On my Facebook group? Yeah, you can post any picture from any book. The guidelines are on there as far as, you know, what you can post. So like no nudity, no violence, that kind of thing. Okay, pink carmine. But yeah, it's not just Johanna stuff. You can post from any coloring book. All right, pink carmine. Bring that across over the top a little bit. Now we're gonna do light green. Okay, over the other greens. Bring it into where that pink's gonna be. Then we're gonna grab our light magenta. Now, from this point, we're gonna leave this section alone for a minute. We are not done with it, but we are gonna leave it alone for a minute while we go over and do a little bit here as well, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a new group of colors. Polychromos Hooker's green. I know it's such a pretty green. 15 Celsius in UK. What is that in Fahrenheit? I don't want to say wow, because what if it's only like 70 degrees? That's pretty normal. Okay, now we have the permanent green olive is what we're going to use on that other side. Okay, we're going to grab the May green. Okay, so permanent green olive, May green. We're going to grab the, hang on, let me think for just a moment. From May green, we'll go to, I think, Naples yellow. Okay, Naples yellow. From Naples yellow, we're gonna go to light yellow ochre, which I think I have out already. Yep, light yellow ochre. To the inside where we're going to do terracotta, which I think we might have out already too. Yep, there it is, terracotta. Okay, so we're gonna be getting some orange and yellow. 59, oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, I get them all the time. Phthalo, it's not Pathalo. See, Steve, I could hear you saying Pathalo, even though you're not here. Okay, so we have this small section. You'll have a bigger section when you get to the middle of the leaf to work with this. So let's go ahead and, oh, you know what? We should probably roll for the giveaway. Okay, so we have 29 eligible users that people have entered it. Let's get one more. Let's make it an even 30. All right, permanent green olive. So type in the word Advent if you want a chance to win a copy of the Advent calendar. All right, permanent green olive. We have to go a little bit lighter just because we have smaller space to work with. Okay, then we're gonna go in with our May green. We have 30 yet? Someone else type in Advent. All right, so May green, just a little bit. Okay, we have a lot of colors to fit. It'll make more sense when we're working on these bigger areas. Okay, so Naples yellow. Naples yellow. Okay, and then we're gonna do the yellow ochre. And then, oh, we got 33, perfect, okay. All right, so now we're gonna go count down from 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll it. And Durbin, you are the winner of the Advent calendar. Durbin, I think I have your email, but if I don't, just go ahead and shoot me an email, and then that way I can reply to it with your downloads. Okay. So Hannah, I got your email already. Durbin, there you go. And tomorrow we're gonna give away more stickers as well. Okay, and then we're gonna have this terracotta in the middle. So we're gonna go lightly here, because like I said, the thing of it is this is gonna stand out a bit more in these bigger sections of the leaf. So I'm actually gonna continue that terracotta to give you an idea of where that's gonna be at in the middle. Okay? I mean, it's just gonna be just a wild colored leaf, like absolutely. Yeah, woohoo! All right, so let's go ahead and just do this other side real quick, and then we will blend that, and then we'll be good. So deep cobalt green. Okay, do the same as we did the other. We're just gonna kind of alternate. And I alternate because it makes sure that you leave enough room for all of the other colors rather than going too far and next thing you know, you only have a tiny bit for the other colors. Oh, absolutely, Aaron, absolutely. And like if I don't do it on stream, like I'll probably film like a reel or something. Sounds good, Durbin. Okay, so dark red. Dark red. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and grab the, where'd it go? There it is. The phthalo green. Because there's more shading that I want to do on top once we get this all blended. All right, so pink carmine. He's so cute. You know, I'll probably do that kind of blue and orange dart frog. That's like my favorite kind of frog. He's so pretty. Super poisonous, I'm sure, but so pretty. All right, then we're gonna grab the light green. Okay, and then the light magenta. So what you can do when you're doing this leaf as a whole, you can go down and do like all the colors at once. Okay, and then let's grab our permanent, what was that? Permanent green olive. Gonna go here. Okay, then we're gonna have a little bit of our May green. And then we have our yellows. Aw, thanks, Annette. That's what I'm thinking. Glitter pens with maybe like a little bit of a highlight of, right? They're so cute. A little bit of a highlight of white. So this is the Naples yellow. And then of course we have, oh, I think I did that backwards. It should have been Naples yellow and then yellow ochre. It's okay. It's a small space and they're all pretty similar. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the deep cobalt green. Okay. Deep cobalt green there. And then we're gonna grab our phthalo green. Bye, Ine. Aw, thanks, Autumn. Okay. Green. Let's grab our dark red again. Like I said, once it's all blended, it'll look really pretty. Oh, not that one. Didn't mean to grab that. The pink carmine. Okay. So like I said, it'll look really cool once it's all done, but we're gonna go ahead and blend what we have. So you guys can get an idea of what it's gonna look like, and then we can add our shadows on top too. Because although, yes, we've added a little bit of dimension with our green on the bottom and our red on the top, we're gonna add a little bit more shadow so that it gives it a, you know, bit more body. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use our blender. Now remember, it's not really gonna move the pigment of the pencil around. It is literally just burnishing it. If you wanna move it around a little bit more, that's when the white Prismacolor comes in handy. And I will probably make the terracotta darker as we go along. Okay, so you see how much brighter that is now. Okay, let's get our brush. I'll stay with you and complete the page. I know, I want to finish this leaf too. I might go ahead and do a reel of finishing the leaf so you guys can see the whole thing all done. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our white. And we are going to use this straight across. This definitely is like a throwback to a Magical Jungle page. Okay, we're gonna blend this straight across. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is, let's see, let's go ahead and add our shaded colors. You can use the polychrome, right? I know, it's amazing. Okay, so this is walnut brown. We're gonna go ahead and use that. And we are gonna add a little bit of shadow in a few of the areas. Okay, I'm pressing just a little bit harder. But we wanna give these leaves a little bit of volume. Reinforce the shadow that would come under where that leaf is at. And we're gonna put some color on top of this. So it's not just gonna be like, bam, brown is just standing out from anything. It's just helping to give that extra little bit of shadow. Now, depending on how you draw this and where your light is falling, you know, you could make it like lighter on this side or lighter on this side. It just kind of depends. So we'll add a little bit of the brown here. Okay. That whole kind of dipped section. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab our dark red again. Love it when you finish the page on stream. We'll definitely come back to this one, absolutely. Because I think it's gonna be really pretty. All right, dark red. Once again, we're gonna go over that brown. And the brown ends up being kind of like an undertone for the shadows. Okay, then we're gonna grab the deep cobalt green. Okay, that's gonna be there. Bring that into that other portion just a little bit. There we go. Okay, then let's go ahead and grab our carmine. Yeah, the light touch helps. Yeah, absolutely. It takes practice, that's all. Okay, so pink carmine. What time is it? We're doing good. We're just a little bit over. But I wanted to make sure to get in at least some of this. All right, then we're gonna grab our phthalo green. A little bit there. Okay, then we're gonna grab our magenta. But between the blender and the white, it just really smooths out the color. All right, then we're gonna use our light green. Right, Ev? No, I'm glad that we do it every now and then. I think it would be way too difficult to do it all the time. Not to mention it makes it special when I do it, but yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Like everything else has definitely fallen to the wayside this week, but it's cool, it's fun. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and use the permanent green olive. Okay, go over that dark cobalt green. Okay, then we're gonna grab our May green. A little bit there. Okay, then we're gonna grab our yellow ochre. Bye, Kenny, thank you so much for being here. Okay, here's the light yellow ochre. Then we're gonna do the Naples yellow. A little bit. And then we're gonna bring in our terracotta again. I'm pressing a little bit harder and we can blend that yellow with it. Like I said, it'll stand out more once you get the remainder of all the other color added to it. And once you have all your color down, you can always add more shadows with your browns and such. Aw, thank you. So that's basically it. And you can toy with where you want your colors to fall and layer and everything else. Like these ones over here do not have to be the same color as this one. You could do a completely different blend of colors. Like there's nothing on here that has to be, oh, I'm glad, Ev. Then it doesn't have to be any one way in particular. So, but that's my idea, is it's just gonna be super bright and vibrant all the way through, and it's just gonna be a fun page. I'm excited to see where this one goes. But yeah, I love doing kind of unique colors for things. And this blue background will continue, like I said, all the way up to this panel here. I'll probably do a darker panel here so that this stands out even more, and so do the leaves. Like these are gonna be the focal areas, the bright leaves, the bright background, and then this will kind of go off into the shadows. Probably like darker greens and blues, that kind of thing. Right, yeah, it does. All right, well, with that, I think I'm going to head out. Let's see, we have the 5 gifted memberships by Catherine. And looks like Lizette subscribed 13 minutes ago. Thank you, Lizette. So yeah, I think that's about everything. Oh, and Carol subscribed earlier. Thank you so much for that. All right, everyone, I'm gonna head out. For tomorrow we are doing, let me pull up my schedule. We are going to be doing, pencils are going to be the Marco Raffines, and we are going to be doing another Little Victories page, and it's going to be, hang on, Hang on, let me find it. Let me find it. Oh, there it is. This is the Little Victories page we're gonna do tomorrow, and we're gonna use Marco Raffines. The day after that is going to be the Steampunk Snail, wherever he is. And that's going to be the Pablos. The day after that, it's going to be the Aquarium page with some Arteza Brights watercolors. And then the last one is another Little Victories page with Crayola. So we have loads of pictures still to come, bunch of giveaways still to come. And yeah, I'm gonna go head out and get little Emily some lunch. And I will chat with you all bright and early tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. US Central Time. All right, everyone, keep being awesome, and I'll chat with you later.